Hello everyone, and welcome. Thank you for being here with us today. This is a calm and friendly English listening time. You don't need a notebook. You don't need perfect English. Just relax, breathe, and listen.
Hi everyone. I'm Mina. I'm happy you are listening with us. To be honest, I sometimes feel nervous when I speak English. So if you feel the same way, you are not alone.
That's right, Mina. This is not a test. No one is checking your grammar. No one is counting your mistakes. This is just a simple conversation.
You can listen while drinking coffee, or while walking, or while resting after a long day.
Today, our goal is very small. Just understand the feeling. Just enjoy the sound of English.
If you don't understand every word, that's okay. You are already learning.
All right. Let's begin, slowly and comfortably. Mina, earlier you said you sometimes feel nervous when you speak English. Can you tell us more about that feeling?
Yes, I can. When I speak English, my mind feels very busy. I think about grammar. I think about pronunciation. I think about making mistakes. Because of that, my mouth becomes very slow.
That sounds very stressful.
It is. In Korea, many people study English for a long time. We read textbooks. We take tests. We learn many rules. But when it is time to speak, we feel scared.
Why do you think that happens?
I think it is because we want to sound correct. We don't want to sound strange. We don't want people to think we are not smart. So sometimes, we choose silence.
Silence feels safe.
Yes. When I don't speak, I don't make mistakes. But I also don't improve. After the conversation, I think. I knew the words, but I didn't use them.
That feeling can be very frustrating.
It is. My heart beats faster before I speak. Sometimes I practice a sentence many times in my head. But when the moment comes, the words disappear.
I think many listeners feel the same way.
Yes. If you are listening right now and you feel nervous about speaking English, please know this. Your fear is very normal. It doesn't mean you are bad at English. It means you care.
That's an important point.
Learning a language is not only about words. It's also about emotions. Fear, confidence, and courage are part of the journey.
And today, we're going to talk about how to move forward. Even with that fear. Mina, I want to share a new way to think about mistakes. Many people think mistakes mean something is wrong. But I see mistakes in a very different way.
A different way? I'm listening.
When you make a mistake, it means you are doing something. It means you are not just thinking. You are using English. In my mind, a mistake is a sign of practice.
So mistakes are not a problem?
Not at all. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you fall. You lose balance. You feel awkward. But every fall teaches your body something new.
That makes sense. You don't learn by watching someone else ride a bike.
Exactly. You learn by riding, by trying, and yes, by falling. Speaking English works the same way. If you never make mistakes, it usually means you are not speaking enough.
That feels very different from how I studied English before.
Many learners feel that way. In school, mistakes often feel like failure. You see red marks on paper. You feel embarrassed. So your brain learns one thing. Don't make mistakes.
And then we become quiet.
Right. But language learning is not a school test. It is a skill, like swimming or cooking. You don't cook perfectly the first time. You taste, you adjust, and you try again.
So when I say something wrong in English, it means I'm cooking?
Yes, you are cooking your English. Every small mistake adds flavor later.
I like that idea. It feels warmer, less scary.
That's the goal. Mistakes don't stop your progress. They show that your progress has already started. Mina, do you remember a time when you made a small mistake in English, but the conversation still went well?
Yes, I do. It happened not long ago. I was at a small cafe near my office.
What happened?
I wanted to tell the barista that I liked the coffee. I felt happy and relaxed. But my English came out a little strange. I said, "I very like this coffee."
I very like this coffee. That sounds familiar.
Yes. The sentence was not correct. But the barista smiled and said, "Thank you. I'm glad you like it."
So the message was clear.
Exactly. At that moment, I felt two things. First, I felt relieved. The person understood me. Second, I noticed the mistake later.
What did you think when you noticed it?
At first, I felt a little embarrassed. But then I thought, wait, the conversation was successful. I didn't need perfect grammar to share my feeling.
That's a very important realization.
Yes. Later that day, I remembered the sentence again. I thought about how to say it better. I really like this coffee. Because of the mistake, the correct sentence stayed in my mind.
So the mistake helped you learn.
It did. If I had stayed silent, I wouldn't remember anything. But because I spoke, I learned something real.
And nothing bad happened.
Nothing at all. No one laughed. No one corrected me in a harsh way. It was just a normal, human moment.
That's what real communication looks like.
Yes. Now, when I make a small mistake, I try to think, this is part of my practice.
Mina, your cafe story shows something very important. The goal of English is not perfect sentences. The goal is understanding.
Yes. Before, I thought English had to sound perfect. Like a textbook. But real conversations are very different.
They are. In real life, people speak fast. They stop. They change sentences in the middle. Sometimes, they don't use perfect grammar either.
That's true. When I listen to real conversations, I hear many short sentences. Sometimes even broken sentences.
Exactly. Real communication is about sharing ideas. Not showing perfect English.
So if the other person understands my idea, then my English is working.
Yes. Think about this question. When someone speaks Korean with mistakes, do you stop listening?
No. I try to understand their meaning. I respect their effort.
And most people do the same with English learners. They listen to the message, not the grammar.
That makes me feel more relaxed. I don't need to say everything perfectly. I just need to be clear.
That's right. Clear is better than perfect. Simple is better than complicated.
I notice something else too. When I try to sound perfect, I speak very slowly. Sometimes I stop completely.
But when you focus on meaning, your words come out more naturally.
Yes. Even if there are mistakes, the conversation continues.
And that continuation is powerful. Every conversation builds confidence.
So maybe perfect English is a long-term dream, but realistic English is what we need today.
Exactly. And today is the best time to practice realistic English. Now, let's share a few simple tips. These tips are especially helpful for Korean English learners.
Yes. They are easy. And you can use them today.
Tip number 1. Think in short sentences.
Many Korean learners try to make long sentences in English. But long sentences need more grammar. And that creates stress.
Short sentences are powerful. For example, instead of saying, "Because I was very tired after work, I didn't go," you can say, "I was tired, so I didn't go."
The meaning is the same, but the second one feels easier.
Exactly. Tip number 2. Say the idea first. Fix the sentence later.
This tip helped me a lot. Before, I tried to fix everything in my head. Now, I say the idea first.
If you notice a mistake, you can correct it quickly. For example, I go yesterday, sorry, I went yesterday. Then continue.
The conversation doesn't stop.
That's the key. Tip number 3. Repeat, don't translate.
Many Korean learners translate from Korean to English. That takes time and makes speaking slower.
Instead, repeat English patterns you hear. If you hear, that sounds good, try using it many times.
When I repeat phrases, they start to feel natural. I don't need to think much.
Listening and speaking grow together. The more you listen, the easier it becomes to speak.
And remember, you don't need to use all the tips at once.
Just choose one. Practice it today.
Small steps are enough. Daniel, can I ask you something? When do people become confident in English?
That's a great question. Many people think confidence comes after perfect English. But I don't believe that.
Then what is confidence?
Confidence is not the absence of mistakes. Confidence is the ability to continue, even after making a mistake.
So confidence is not a final goal?
No. It's something you practice every day. Each time you speak, even when you feel unsure, you are practicing confidence.
I like that idea, because I still make many mistakes.
And that's okay. Let me ask you this. Are you more comfortable speaking English now than you were 6 months ago?
Yes, I am. I speak more, and I worry less.
That is confidence. Not perfect sentences, but less fear.
I never thought about it that way. I always waited to feel ready.
Most people do. But readiness comes from action, not waiting.
So confidence grows after we speak, not before.
Exactly. You don't become confident and then speak. You speak, and confidence slowly follows.
That makes me want to try more, even when I feel nervous.
And that choice, to try again, is real confidence. Now, let's take a small pause together. This is not a test. It's just a gentle moment to practice.
Yes. You don't need to speak loudly. You can speak quietly, or even speak only in your mind.
Here is the question for you. What is one simple English sentence you want to practice today?
It can be very short. For example, today was a long day, or I want to rest tonight.
Take a few seconds. Think about your sentence. There is no right or wrong answer.
If you feel comfortable, try saying it one time.
And if you make a mistake, that's okay. It means you are practicing.
If speaking feels hard, you can repeat after us.
I am learning English.
I am learning English.
One more time, slowly. I am learning English.
Good job. Even one sentence is enough for today.
You don't need to say many sentences. One small step is meaningful.
And remember, practice does not have to be perfect. It just has to be kind.
Let's move to our final message. Calmly and confidently. Before we go, remember this. Mistakes mean you are moving forward. Every small try makes you stronger.
Yes. Be kind to yourself. Speak slowly. Learn a little every day.
If this conversation helped you feel more relaxed, please click like and subscribe to the channel.
Your support helps us continue making calm and friendly English content.
Thank you for listening today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and enjoy the journey.
See you next time. Goodbye.